Hello everyone, my name is Barsoum and I'm a workers' compensation attorney here in Los Angeles, California. Today's video is going to be about how the coronavirus and this quarantine could potentially affect your workers' compensation case. First of all, I'd like to send out my prayers and wish everybody safety during this interesting time in human history. Obviously here in Los Angeles or in California as a whole, we're under quarantine, meaning we can't really leave our house unless it's for some type of essential purpose, like getting groceries, going to the bank, medical reasons, things of that nature. With that being said, the coronavirus has definitely impacted the workers' compensation community. First of all, the workers' compensation courts right now are not at full capacity. Most hearings are going to be continued to a future date. When that date will be, a lot of us aren't sure. There are certain hearings, though, that the judges will hear and that attorneys will be required to appear personally for. These hearings are called expedited hearings. There's only a very limited issue that a court would set a work comp case for expedited hearing. Those issues are whether an applicant is getting their benefits, which is TTD benefits, temporary total disability, or if an applicant's medical treatment is being denied. If your hearing has to do with any other issue, then most likely that hearing is going to be continued. Now, attorneys can appear via court call for a lot of these hearings, but based on experience, and I've been doing this for almost 20 years, court call really doesn't accomplish much, and most likely the hearing will be continued to a future date. Now, court call is not mandatory for attorneys. If an attorney chooses not to appear via court call, then the court will automatically continue that hearing to another date on its own motion. With that being said, a lot of my clients are asking me, well, what's going to happen with my case? Basically, your case is going to be delayed. How long it's going to be delayed, we're not sure at this point. Right now, the current rules implemented by the Workers' Compensation Appeals Board is only good through April 4th. If you ask me, I think that's going to be extended for a longer period of time. If you watch the news, a lot of, for example, the quarantine in Los Angeles is going to be held to at least April 19th. That's the current state. There are some reports that this Sunday, the quarantine might even be expanded, may even be more restrictive on individuals' movements. Not sure how that's going to affect the Workers' Compensation Board at this point. We'll just have to wait and find out. But the coronavirus will definitely affect your case. At least the quarantine and what the government is doing will definitely affect your case. And the main way it will affect it is by causing delays. Now, some of you might say, well, I settled my case. I already signed documents. My lawyer already has them. What's going to happen with my settlement? The way that work comp settlements are finalized is by having a workers' compensation judge approve your settlement. The Workers' Compensation Appeals Board is not accepting any personal filing of documents at this point. Everything needs to be electronically. What that means is that everything needs to be uploaded into the Workers' Compensation Case Management Program, and you have to wait for a judge to review the documents and issue an approval of your settlement documents, or issue an order approving the settlement documents. Now, this also will cause delays in you receiving the order approving your settlement documents. So basically, the entire system is on delay, unfortunately. Obviously, a lot of you are upset about this, not happy about this, but this is a necessary must. We are right now in a national crisis. We shouldn't be exposing each other to the virus. We shouldn't be exposing the judges to the virus. And I definitely don't want to expose myself to the virus. So all these measures are definitely necessary to protect the judges, the attorneys, and most importantly, the clients. Some work comp questions are going to arise, such as, I've gotten a call from some of my clients asking me, well, I'm currently working on modified duty and my job is told me that they're gonna lay us off. Will I be entitled to workers' compensation benefits? The answer to this, in my opinion, is yes. And the reason you'd be entitled to workers' compensation benefits if your job shuts down because of the coronavirus and you are working on a modified or alternate position is because your injury has resulted in your inability to equally compete in the labor market as non-injured employees. As such, it is my opinion that the carriers will have to pay you temporary total disability if your job shuts down because of the coronavirus and you are working at the time at some modified or alternate position. And I believe my position is supported by the labor code. Numerous questions are going to arise as a result of this coronavirus issue. Here at Barsoum Law, we are willing and able to answer all your calls regardless of whether we're in quarantine or not. My staff is still working remotely from home. They are all safe, but we are here to answer any and all questions that you may have regarding your workers' compensation case. Please give us a call. Our number is 877-299-1555. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.